Oh, I still have 33,000 credits. I'm good. I'm not as broke as I thought I was. Welcome aboard, Gordon.
We've got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason.
Rules.
Now that we know what's out there,
schmools.
things are going to be more interesting.
Keeping a 200-year-old? Ship running is no easy task.
Hang on, I think my wife just got home with her grandniece. Let me double check.
People always appreciate a good engineer, whether they know it or not. If the other colonists knew how many times the constant almost came apart at the seams. Whew. Thankfully, I never let it.
Wonder what it's like out there beyond our little community.
They still haven't. I guess school is still about 30 minutes out before it gets out, but they just went and looked at some investment properties. And Chris is going to go over this with me later. Okay. All right. What are we looking at? We're supposed to go talk to that guy. Where'd he go?
I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space.
I think I
and
did
here
it this
you
way last
are.
time because I vaguely
Welcome,
remember
welcome.
the engineering thing.
I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship?
We have gravity drive tech.
Oh, I've heard of this technology, but always believed it was theoretical in nature. Maybe we can talk about it in more detail later. I'm sure you have more pressing matters to handle. I've waited this long. What's a little longer, eh? Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today.
Alright, I need to talk to you, man.
Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend.
Supposed to help you prep the ship for the grav drive.
What grab drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work?
Ready as can be.
Great, great.
Yeah, he's a
great.
pretty fun character.
There are
NPC.
3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up.
I do remember this now.
First thing I need you to
I
do
do remember
is
having to do
reroute
this.
the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic
Alright, I think
radiator.
Chris is home for the next 30 minutes, so I'm gonna
Then,
put both
turn
headphones
the
on
plasma
again.
runoff inhibitor function
Turn up the sound a
to
little bit since
5%.
I'm not listening to the door.
Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it.
Alright, I don't actually know what I need to do. So let's try this. Oh, this probably has me do it in a specific order. I am totally going to look this up so that I don't have to pay attention. First contact. Alright, here we go. Keep in mind what needs to be changed to each station. Okay, we gotta do this in order. Port turbo pump. Let's make sure we've saved this. Port. Rewrite power 2, auxiliary, cryogenic. Radiator. Wait, why can't you complete that instruction? It didn't work. Why not? All right. Well, that their online guide does not tell me what to do. Reroute the power from port turbo pump.
Sure is nice to know there are other people.
To the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. I guess primary? Cannot complete instruction. Why not?
Out there.
Let me talk to him again. I was gonna look up a guide, but apparently it's being cranky.
Something wrong? There are 3 things. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator.
I tried to do that.
Turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Jesus.
See you!
Well, how come it wouldn't let me do the second one? Engineering control. Gag flange, pipe enclosures, perform which decouple? Decouple from which component? Auxiliary, module, assembly. Okay. Now maybe we
I
can
wonder
do this.
what
No.
else is out there.
So we did that. Plasma rough inhibitor to 5%. How do I turn it off to 5%? Turbo pump port. To the radio auxiliary. Cannot complete instruction. This is the part that's frustrating me. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. This is the only one left.
Wow. Hi.
Oh, what do we got here? I'm confused. I don't remember having an issue with this the first time I did this.
Hey there.
That guide is not working. Let's look at somebody else's guide. Reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Turn off the plasma pump. Not quite. I'm gonna load this and see. Because this guide is also telling me, it says reroute power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Cryo pump port. Reroute power to auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Cannot complete instruction. Why not? Cryogenic radiator. What am I supposed to do here? I wonder if somebody has a video of this, so I'm not trying to read through stuff where the guides aren't actually showing what I need to do. Somebody does have a video guide.
Stop.
Don't care. Show me this part.
Not to alarm you, but I'm getting some strange readings from the converter assembly.
Again? Well, fix it and add it to the daily report.
Okay, right on.
Okay, so he comes here first. I'm watching this guy's video. Engineering Control Alpha. Oh, I know why.
Hey,
I did not go down all the way. I was looking at cryo pump. It's turbo pump. I didn't know there was more options below that. Oh my god. Herpaderp. Auxiliary. Okay, we're good. Alright, this is at 5%.
There's so much more to learn about now.
Okay. Now I can go back to this really quick. Turn plasma to 25%. Plasma runoff inhibitor. 5%. And then this is magnetic flange pipe enclosures. Magnetic flange pipe enclosures. Decouple from the auxiliary module assembly. That's a wrap.
Looks like everything is good to go on both your end and mine. Can you go inform the captain while they're finishing the installation?
Sure,
Thanks.
not a problem. That is worth a quick save.
Just stay out of trouble. The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it.
Grav drive is installed. You should be all set now.
Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you.
Mm-hmm.
The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done.
Glad it worked out.
Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives.
I want to see a
I don't
statue
know if we
of
can
me in
ever
my next
fully repay
iteration.
you. Thank you again.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to
We've
take
roamed the
down
stars for almost
troublemakers.
200 years. What's a little longer?
Where will you go?
Goodness, I'm not sure yet. We'll need to study our new star map. Then, well, I suppose we'll venture forth and try
I guess
to
maybe the
find
quest I was
perfect
thinking
new
of
home
comes
for us.
later.
It may take some time, but I'm confident we'll find something. And when we
I was
do,
thinking it was
we'll
related to
find a
this
shuttle
quest, but
to
it must
take us
be
planet
something
side.
different. The potato
Thanks
quest
again
is
for
something
your
different.
help.
Okay. Alright. I got a whole bunch of goodies, which is all like antique stuff. baseballs. I need to go sell a bunch of stuff is what I need to do. And a pistol, which I will never use. Unless it's automatic, which it's not. Alright. Let's see. I'm not going to do the beer run quest. We can't do the blast zone because I'm not going to pay for that. I think I would rather do the Mantis quest for now. Go to the secret outpost at Ebola IB. Ooh, I can't quite go there, can I? I guess I could get to Cheyenne, maybe? How come I can't get there from here? Is it distance based? I don't remember how that works. Oh, I cannot fast travel from this location. Oh, that's right, I have to undock. Herp-a-derp. I forgot, you have to undock the ships.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outsiders.
That's the one part I do miss about the New Game Plus stuff, Gray, is like, I like that first quest with Barrett and, like, getting your frontier ship, and I have always enjoyed that. Undock, please. Do 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 do. Emergency. Well, he's right around the corner. Let's go check it out. Oh, you're talking about the Manus quest? Oh, gotcha. Oh, aren't you a little underleveled when you do it right out the gate like that? Although, I guess if you complete it, like, you get a badass ship, badass set of armor. Like, it's a great way to get, like, going out of the gate as a new character. Because that Mantis ship is... I mean, all of that stuff is pretty... The Mantis gear is really good for new characters. Like, low-level characters. far away is that? I'm not taking the ride. I am taking the ride. Why not? Wrong game. This is not Dune. Wow, this place is nice with the low gravity.
I'm not afraid to use this to defend my home and my family. But you sure as hell don't look like any spacer I've seen before.
You're the one broadcasting a message to List vessels?
If you're with List, then I'm the keeper of the enlightened. It actually worked. I was wondering if I was just yelling into the void. That message was mine, all right.
Your broadcast made it sound like you were in trouble.
So let me get this straight. You heard a distress call and you flew all the way down here.
I'm just that nice.
What are you, some sort of priest or good Samaritan? I didn't know people like you were real, but I got a heap load of problems. And I'm willing to pay my share for the help. I don't know what game you're playing, but I guess I'm in. Used to be 4 families that List helped set up stakes in this system. We rarely saw eye to eye in the best of times, and believe me true, these ain't the best of times.
Okay.
The spacers started raiding and it's been getting worse. Only a matter of time before they end us all. Unless you're willing to help some hard-working, pig-headed settlers out.
Lots of challenges in independent space.
Really? I had no idea. The spacers have taken out the family's List satellites, so we can't even talk to each other. Isolate and eliminate, a classic tale. You fix the Lopez satellite and I'll open a secure channel and we can sync up and get the lay of the land. And then get all of our satellites operational.
Okay. I don't really remember this.
It might be I'm getting caught up in the moment, but I actually feel optimistic for once. Thanks.
I don't really remember this quest at all. It is indeed a good game, Mike. I'm guessing we're going off planet. Yep. ICS. We can fast travel.
We don't take prisoners.
Alright, here we go. docking. Oh, I got the dock button right at the last second. I blew him up anyway. That would have been great to dock. Definitely take the ship parts for repairs. No. No soy un fan de Dark Souls, Elden Ring, esos tipos de videojuegos. No son mis tipos. Por esa razón nunca juego en mis canales.
Green light is on, which means communications is up. Sending the data on the other satellites. You do hear me, right? Hello?
I do hear you, loud and clear.
Now that's a weight off my shoulders. It's gonna take some time dealing with someone competent. I don't suppose you want a job working hydroponics. No one ever says yes to that.
Hydroponic.
Once you repair the other satellites, I'll open a channel to the other families.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any recollection of this quest line. Put one to the grav. Lopez satellite. That one's already repaired, so. I wonder if we're gonna get attacked again when I'm repairing these.
Excellent. And I'll patch in. Lopez to win? Lopez to win. When? When? This does not sound good. When? Please. We may be the three families now. I hope the other families are okay. And the sooner we make contact with them, the better.
Well, off we go to the next system.
Look alive, crew.
Alright. Give me the engines. No, I don't want the engines.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Okay, your engines are out. Can I dock? Gotta get a little closer. Dock, 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 dock. Just because. Let's take him out. Oh, I don't need to. I just wanted to. I don't actually need this ship. If I needed more credits, I would. Let's undock. Yay! I don't like the look of his ship. If I like the look of his ship, I might actually take it. But
We don't take prisoners.
Almost.
We need to meet, all of us. These spacers have got us on the ropes.
What sort of game are you playing? We're not going to fall for another of your cons.
No game, no ruse. Times have changed. We need to move on, or we'll all be the saddest little footnote in history.
We can meet, but it'll be on my ship.
Fine.
Huh.
I closed the call. So that's good old Jackie. Get to the other families. Hopefully they'll give us a better reception.
Yeah, I don't remember this quest at all. I wonder if I've ever done this before. If I did, it had to have been
Everything you got.
during the original playthrough, and I have no recollection.
You can try and run.
I'm not trying to run, I'm just going to repair the
I have
satellite.
signal. Let me... Lopez to Banda? Banda, you there? You got the satellites? Good help from a friend. So you have friends. I'm turning over a new leaf. That thing? We have to meet. All the families. Oh, I bet Jackie's gonna love that. She was a real peach about it. So she's in? Has to be her ship, but she's in. I'll come over. And Alvin. You're choking me up here. Well, head on over to the rendezvous. And that's the last of them. Stranger, let's meet up on Lemaire's ship. I'll square away payment, but I have a feeling this ain't over and there may be further paying work ahead.
I like paying work. It's the kind that makes me rich. Welcome to the family rendezvous.
I got my eyes on you. Well, my scanners.
Well, let's dock away and see what we can see. Excuse me.
So, this is our savior, huh? Figured you'd need someone else to do something useful.
Charming as ever. First things first, I'm pretty sure the Spacers got the wins. No contact with them.
All of them? My God.
Shit.
They were good people. They died. Needlessly. Because we couldn't get our act together.
That's rich coming from you. You scammed me time and time again, Albin.
The Spacers are a threat to us all, Jackie.
And that is the salient point. Mistakes were made. We need to get past that. What I'm proposing is a mutual defense pact. Nothing else. Each of us throws in our ships, men, materials, and whatnot, enough to protect all of our asses.
I wouldn't give you one solitary ounce of helium-3 if my life depended on it.
The problem is, it does. I think we all need to cool off. Stranger, a word?
Alright, looks like they have finally confirmed my PS5 for delivery today. I just got my temporary password. So I'm probably a few hours out still. They're just now leaving the city. Okay.
First things first. You did an honest day's work, you deserve an honest day's pay.
Thank you very much.
Here, with heartfelt compliments. But I expect you know what's coming next. We're not military folk, and I'm not ashamed to say we are out of our depth. I'll pay you more, much more. If you can help kick the spacers out of our system for good, and coordinate our efforts to do so.
Tell me what you need.
Right you are. But we're not babes in the woods. Each family has a ship or two and hard men and women that can handle themselves in a firefight. But the root of the problem is, admittedly, a self-inflicted injury. My family was here first, and when Liz sent other families here, perhaps I didn't take to it kindly. Might be I made an odd credit here or there at their expense. Something Lemaire especially has never let me live down. But now we need the Lemaires and the Bandits both, I reckon.
How bad is this self-inflicted injury?
Listen, I'm not proud of what I did. But this was my system first. Then Jackie comes lately arrives, and maybe it rubbed me wrong. But it's ancient history. We gotta evolve or we're just fuel for the spacers.
Well, I hope I can convince him.
I wouldn't hold my breath with Jackie. But Band is good folk. Well, hopefully. We need to cooperate now. But also in the future, we need a mutual defense pact. As our new mercenary commander, please talk with Band and Lemaire. Lemaire, God help us, especially we could use. Her family's got the most ships and crew by far. But if she's a lost cause, Ben and I can muddle through.
Okay, I am remembering this part of this. Yeah, I do vaguely remember this. It might not have been when I did my second playthrough. It might have been from the first playthrough. Grace says I can't imagine being that delivery driver, even though I'm sort of that delivery driver. It's weird that, like, sometimes because we're out a ways, the only drivers who have ever had issues have been DHL guys. FedEx, UPS, the Amazon guys, they all use their GPS points and stuff. And like the Amazon drivers will call me. They'll like literally call my phone and be like, hey, I'm around, like, or if they can't find the place for some odd reason, which we haven't had in a long time. But like yesterday I had a delivery because I got my UPS device delivered yesterday. And he called me like right before. He's like, hey, I'm right around the corner. Do you got your password ready? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, all right, I'll be there in a second. Because we get enough stuff delivered here now that I think there's 2 drivers from Amazon that they pretty much, I'm in there here every week, like one or the other guys, because we order like all of our coffee through Amazon. Like it's like once a week they show up, sometimes twice a week, but it's about once a week we get an Amazon delivery. Like just all sorts of stuff. Like I get alcohol through Amazon, I get coffee through Amazon, I get like little pickles and all my onions and vinegar, and we used to get our cat food through Amazon too, but we've been supporting our local vet, so we get our cat food through him now. What else do I get through Amazon? My Earl Grey tea I get through Amazon. Little sundries. We use Temu a lot as well. Chris uses Temu for like a lot of like the random one-off stuff like t-shirts, and she'll get things for the house.
Just so you know, Albin is a con man and a thief. Associating with the likes of him reflects poorly on your character.
Oh yeah, my olive oil I get in my almond milk, my protein powder. There's quite a few things that I get through Amazon on a regular basis. Dude, DHL pisses me off so much. The last time, I forget what it was. Oh, it was my monitor. So the monitor that I'm using right now, I ordered it it was from Amazon US. And for some odd reason, rather than shipping it through their own shippers, they sent it through DHL. And like I've had so many issues with DHL, and they're supposed to make 3 attempts.
Whatever game you're
But
playing,
I will
not
say
a
this.
fan.
For a long time, the first 3 years we were here, our house was not on, if you opened up Google Map, there was nothing where our house is. There was no building located, and they hadn't done a drive-by. And then maybe about 3-4 months ago, the Google car actually came by, did a drive-by of our house. So now our house is actually on Google Maps, like not just like it shows the building from the top down, but also there's actually a street view now. So it actually shows a building here. But like what I had in the past was DHL would show up. They wouldn't even call. The driver wouldn't call or anything. And he would drive down to the other street, which has a similar name to our street. And then he wouldn't find the address, and he would just turn around and take it back to the city. And then when I would call, they'd be like, oh, we've already sent it back. And it's like, you're supposed to make 3 attempts. What do you mean you've already turned around and sent it back to well, we didn't find the address. It's like, no one called me. I gave you my phone number on the order. Like, are you stupid? But this last time what happened was when I saw that it was coming through DHL, the moment it got to the city, I literally called the distribution center and was like, hey. And the guy's like, hey. And I was like, he's like, your order's not scheduled for delivery for like 10 more days. And I was like, I know. I'm just calling in advance to give you additional directions to my house because in the past I've had problems with the DHL drivers. So he was like, all right, well, it's still like 10 days out. I'm like, that's okay. Here's the extra stuff. And then like the next day, I got a text message that it was being delivered.
Do you have brain damage
a week,
or something?
Early. They were going to deliver it, and the driver had no problems. But yeah, DHL, generally speaking, yeah, the drivers don't care, as a general rule. But I've never had problems with FedEx, UPS, or the Amazon guys. Only DHL. They're just like, yeah, we're not going to make the 3 deliveries. We're just going to try once, and if we don't find it, we're going to send it all the way back. My only goal here is to kick the spacers out of the system.
Might be I misjudged you. So here's the deal. Odds are good my crew can hold out against the spacers all by ourselves. If we're gonna band together, I have the most to contribute and the most to lose. The smart play for my interests is the Lemaire's hunker down and outlast the storm.
I could offer some restitution for Albin's past transgressions. How about Starborn?
Huh. You sound certain.
Apparently I have done this the last time
Really
I played through because I have a Starborn option.
If Albin's managed to hire such a formidable mercenary, all right. Tell him the Lemaire's will join his damn full defense pact.
I'll be damned. I don't think I convinced her last time.
We need to stand together.
Hello, stranger. Your work in getting the satellites up?
United says I work in shipping. DHL is the best international shipper in my experience for his country to country. I think internationally, yeah. But man, I'll tell you what, the local drivers in the past have always been. I've had out of 5 deliveries to my house, 3 of those times the drivers have not even bothered to call, and they've just said they couldn't find the place, and then I had to deal with the fact that the item got sent back to the shipper, and it was just chaos. The very first time I ever used them, the driver actually called, and then this last time I called in advance, and so the driver, he still was slightly lost. When he called, he was the next street down on the other side of the church, and he was like, hey, I'm at the church, where's your house? And I'm like, literally around the corner. But it's like, what frustrates me is like, there's a GPS dot, and if you plug our address into Google, it shows our address. But the local drivers are like, a lot of the times I think what it is like they probably don't have minutes on their phone or something, and so they're like, well, I don't have data for my phone, so I'm not going to plug it into Google Maps. And it's just very frustrating because they come from the city, which is 3 hours away, and we're a tiny little town, and if they don't know the town very well, yeah.
I figured he might. I mean, I agree.
But knock on wood, since the Google car came by our house a few months ago and actually put an actual building on the map and a street view, we've not had any problems with anybody, so
with a knife in the back.
Fingers crossed.
Not much of a choice, really. Well, the bandits will join the defense pact. It's not much, but...
All right.
So is the defense pact in this?
It is.
Come on, don't keep...
I even got Jackie on board.
You convinced Jackie? And now I do believe in miracles. How in the hell did you
What's important is she's in.
I guess there's no need to know how the sausage gets made this time. So, the sensors have picked. We don't have many ships. Or hold them.
I can handle it by myself.
You are a wonder to behold. After
Yes,
you
I
deal
am.
with the spacers, meet back on my farm. I've got an idea how to...
Alright. That is a good enough point for me to go ahead and wrap up, folks, because my grandniece is going to be home in the next 5 or 10 minutes. So I'm going to go see about lunch, and then probably won't do a second stream today. I'll probably just hang out, wait for my PS5 to get delivered, get my PS5 set up, make sure that there's no issues, work on getting Ghost of Yotai pre-ordered and downloaded and all that good stuff. So I'll be back again tomorrow. The agenda tomorrow is going to be... I don't know what time the Titan Quest 2 patch goes live, but the new update for Titan Quest 2 Early Access goes live tomorrow, so I'm going to be playing that and Borderlands 4. I think I'm one session away from beating Borderlands 4, so I don't know which game we'll start off with tomorrow morning, but I probably won't do an afternoon stream today. There might be a chance that I come back in the afternoon, but we'll just see.
We band together. Not only can we deal with the current problem, but future ones as well.